Hey guys, Joey here. Wow, we're clicking away 57,000 now, almost 60. Whew, we've unlocked all sorts of stuff. Player screens for the new aliens, new event cards, favor cards, a couple variants, some playtest PDFs so you can play out the powers before the expansion arrives. If you get the add-on for the sleeves, then those sleeves will come with enough sleeves for all the content. Somebody had asked about that. Okay, so this update is about the Eternal Guardian edition, also known as the Collector edition. So I've been talking with Matt behind the scenes. He now works for the manufacturer for the game, and so we've been talking about different ways to manufacture all the different items. And I went to the warehouse and we looked literally at all the boxes and we counted exactly how many there are. And I'm going to show you the video now.
We're digging up the Eternal Guardians.
Let's see, so this one only has 5 in it. So here's the Eternal Guardians. There it is. Got the individual numbers here. 300 ever made. We're looking in here. 8 per box. Some of these have minor dings, but they're pretty good. All right, what's the total number, Matt?
We got 120.
120. All right, how many of those are damaged?
A few.
A few. Okay. So tomorrow, that's Saturday morning at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday, I will open. How many can I open? 15. I will open 15 more slots for the Eternal Guardian. 15 more. So 15 of you will get it. I wrote down the names of 3 of you as being first in line, so I'm going to message the 3 of you directly just to remind you to make sure you see the update so you can be in line. I'm sorry if you're in another country and 10 a.m. is not early morning. It's a different time. So 10 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday, the 16th? No, the 15th. Saturday the 15th, I will open up 15 more Eternal Guardians. And that is all we have in the world. I have 5 more, but the 5 more have damage, and so I can't really sell those. Although, if people want them, we can negotiate during the Kickstarter or later in the Kickstarter. Let's talk about what's in the Eternal Guardian. So first of all, the most obvious thing is it comes with the extra mini. Morals the Mimic. I'm going to try to make this an add-on. I've accepted that I have to reprint it. It's just a thing that I have to do. Here's the mini. I guess I'll get a close-up of that at the end. It's got these awesome plastic landing flags. Lots of them. Now, if you already have the Eternal Guardian, the Collector Edition, I'm going to, as long as you buy the expansion, either the upgrade pack or the expanded edition, which is the big size box, I will get you the extra landing flags. It's 21 extra landing flags for the new aliens, so you'll have those. That'll be gratis. I'm only making you pay for those if you're not already buying something that's being shipped to you, because I don't think that'll cost that much for me to throw it in the box. Okay. It also comes. The Eternal Guardian also comes with some sparkly special dice and actual glass bead tokens, and it also comes with this clickable clock. And everybody seems to like this because it makes the noise. But the truth is, I was never that happy with the build quality. It does work. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I was imagining it would be this like stunning handcrafted thing. And I guess when you're producing hundreds of copies of something, making stunning handcrafted things cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars. Whoops. So this is the quality we ended up with, and it kind of is what it is. I'm not going to reprint this. The problem with this is that you can't really. It doesn't really work with the event powers. They just don't really go inside the clock. But I'll show you now in a video how you actually can play with the events. You just put the events underneath, and it doesn't work as well as using the actual temple clock. But that's the reality of where we're at. For those of you who wanted to use the wood clock for the temple events, it's just not something I can do practically. It's it's oversized also, so it's fun that it's oversized, but it means it's not compatible with the cards and things like that. And I don't see a route to building new clocks out of wood. So here's what I'm going to do. For all those people who are extremely disappointed that they weren't able to get an Eternal Guardian, the Collector Edition, like I said, if you want one, I will open up 15 more tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you are not able to get one, or if you decide that it's not exactly what you want, I am going to create a new tier. It is called Limited Edition, and Limited Edition will include the expanded edition, and it will include the expansion, the temple expansion. It will include the fold-out board. I'm going to reprint all of these plastic minis because they're awesome and I love them. I'm going to reprint Morals the Mimic. I'm going to include glass hyper tokens. They will probably be all red because I honestly think that having hyper tokens be bright and beautiful rather than weird different size, it's very expensive and difficult to source hyper token or glass beads in the exactly right colors for every alien. And then you have piles and hundreds of these things, and you have to have 14 bags for every single alien. And there's not really any practical use to have each alien have their own. So I will have premium red premium hyper tokens in the limited edition. I may or may not reprint more dice. It depends whether we use the same factory. But more importantly, we will have some sort of deluxe edition of the clock. So it will either look slightly different, or it will be made out of more premium quality components. But it will work with the. Let me see if I can find the events to show you here. It will work with the events, and it will be more premium than the basic clock. So it goes in like this, yeah, like so. So it pops in there, and then when it gets around, it triggers the event. So I'm thinking, this is just an idea. If it's a bad idea, then let me know, about making a wood base, kind of like at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty has like a base. A wood base that will raise the premium temple clock above. So on the board when you're playing the game, it'll be physically raised above the rest of the tiles. So that's one idea, but don't worry about what it's going to be, because I promise you from long experience making games that I will make a decision for the limited edition that will make everyone happy. And if you already own the collector edition, again, don't worry. I will make all the limited edition stuff available to you either free, like in the case of the landing flags, or for a very small add-on, just so you know you're not being excluded. So thank you for everything, and I hope that this solves some problems. I know that one of the reasons a lot of you wanted this clock was because you wanted it to click like this. And all I can say to that is I have a couple extra clocks on their own that I could sell. And I could maybe make a 3D printable version of the clock, so you could have a 3D printable version. But I did some price analysis of that, and it would be impossible. It would cost about $50 per clock just to make it on a one at a time basis. If that's something you want, let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll talk about that for the future. Hope this update is exciting for many of you, and if it disappoints you, try to be positive. None of these decisions are set in stone. This is just different ideas I'm spinning. We've only got a week left in the campaigns. It's a super short campaign, so I'm sort of fumbling to get this all done in time. Thanks a lot. Please share this, get it out there, and let's unlock the rest of those stretch goals.